Hey guys, it's Evie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a spilling the tea Q&A type of thing. So I have done Q&As on my channel, but I thought I would do one that's more kind of in-depth, more of like an advice and more speaking to you guys type of video rather than just like a normal Q&A. So I asked you guys on Instagram just to ask me a load of like interesting questions, advice questions as well, and we will just see what we have. If your question is featured, let me know down below and make sure to give this video a massive thumbs up if you do enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, which is the one you're on, EvieEllen. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first question from Faye is, how much money do you get paid from YouTube? So I don't actually get paid anything for YouTube. That is like my honest thing. If I do like sponsorships or like things like that, I can get like paid from that, depending on whether it's like just a sponsorship that doesn't include money or like what does include money, because that is like what a lot of YouTubers do. They can get money from sponsorships, but I don't like have like AdSense or anything set up on my channel right now, so I don't earn any money off my videos unless it's like a sponsorship. Victoria said, have you had any serious drama with anyone on YouTube or at school? At school, I don't really think so. On YouTube, wasn't necessarily drama, and I'm not going to say their name obviously, but there was like a person, I think I would have been in year 7 or year 8, so I was like 11 or 12, and there was this girl, she asked me for a shout out on YouTube, and that time I think I had about 1,000 subscribers, and then I said no because I was like, in a really polite way, I was like, no, I'm really sorry because I can't really give shout outs around me because otherwise everyone will ask one, if you know what I mean. So she just got really angry, and she was like, I'm gonna get all my friends to hate on you and dislike your videos, we're gonna delete your account and everything. And it was really stressing me out because at the time I was a lot more sensitive, so I was like really stressing out about it. And I remember like I went on one of my videos and I usually will get a couple dislikes, maybe a video, but it had like 15 dislikes, which was crazy for me. I was like, what? And then I looked in the comments and there was so many like hurtful comments from her and all her other friends and stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna say like what the comments were and stuff because they were like really harsh ones. I'm sure like you will know kind of what I mean by really harsh comments. It wasn't just kind of, well, there were like some ones which were just like, you're really ugly, you'll never get a boyfriend, stuff like that, but then there was like the proper like big ones that no one would ever want to hear and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna say it, but she was saying a lot of things, and it was like at the time it was really stressing me out, and I never thought she would leave me alone. I think one time just as she'd stopped, I gave her a shout out, but I think she either continued or something like that. I don't know the full story, it's ages ago now, but I don't know if you would necessarily call it drama though, because it was kind of one-sided, but it was like a stressful time on YouTube, probably like the most stressful time on YouTube I have, and like the most amount of hate I have got on like a time that I've been on YouTube. So yeah. Okay, so Courtney said, what part of England do you come from? I come from like the southwest of London. It's like the outskirts of London on the southwest part. Okay, so next question is from Gab, and she said, how to start being a YouTuber? So basically, obviously like you want to stand out from everyone else, because if you're just kind of like a normal YouTuber, then you won't stand out. Obviously everyone's like going to be different, so you're never going to get exactly the same person. But I'd say like try and make your personality like shine out. Don't try and be someone you're not, obviously. Like me when I used to pretend to be an American LPS user even though I was English. And also make sure your video like quality content is good. I think it's absolutely fine to film on your iPad or your phone or whatever, because quality is actually quite good. I just recommend the lighting's good as well, because if the light, I feel like the lighting makes a massive difference to the quality of your video, and people want to click on it more if you have a good lit video as well as your personality. So yeah, they're like my main tips for YouTube. Sarah or Sarah, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, sorry, she said, how many people are in your family? I have people living in my house. I have me, I'm 15, I'm Evie or Evangeline. My sister is Helena, and she's 19, and although she looks about 12. True. And my mum is called Henrietta, and I think she'll get a bit butthurt if I say how old my parents are, so I'm not going to say that, but she's Henrietta or Henny. And my dad's name is Lawrence, but everyone calls him Lol or Lolly, and he is quite cool as well. But yeah, so we're just with 2 sisters and 2 parents in a house. So the next question is from Owen, and they said, what are your greatest strengths and weaknesses? So I'd say my greatest strengths is that I'm quite understanding and like laid back about things, if you know what I mean. And then a weakness is probably that I'm like sometimes too selfless. I don't want this to sound like I think like I'm an amazing person, but I feel like sometimes I put like other people like way before me, and I don't end up thinking about myself. This is not directed or anything, like it's obviously nobody else's like fault that I'm like that. I mean, it makes me feel better about myself when I help other people more than I help myself, but I guess that could be a bad thing in the future if I like continue doing that, if you know what I mean, because sometimes I put everyone else's feelings way before my own, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Next kind of question is more like an advice thing, and she said, do you have any advice on telling a friend that the friendship is toxic with me and another friend? So basically, how can me and my friend tell another friend they're toxic? I think that's what you mean. I've never personally been in an experience where I have to do that, but obviously it's kind of the same as confronting people, which I have kind of done before. Honestly, this is like linking back to my strengths and weaknesses. I feel like one of my strengths is that I take into account their feelings, so much so that like even if I'm so angry with a person, I'll make sure that I completely think about like what they're feeling, like what they're going through. The reason that you're saying they might be toxic, obviously it's not your fault, but like they might be going through something else. And I know it's not an excuse that everyone can use, like, oh, I'm going through something so that's why I'm like this, but like I feel like it is a valid reason for why someone might be how they are, because you know everyone goes through something. So you know you need to think about that, which is what I tend to do a lot of the time. So you don't like, you know, take out all your anger or whatever on them and then they, you know, come out with what's been happening and then you feel so bad. So I think maybe sit down with them. If you want to break off the friendship completely, then do so if it makes you happier. But obviously if you feel like there is a chance in that friendship that you can, you know, you can keep working on, then I definitely think you should try, because you know awful friendships are worth like trying for. But if it is getting to the point where it's like affecting your quality of life with your friend and it's making you really upset, then I definitely think just sit down, have a chat with them, tell them how you're feeling and see what they have to say, because you never know what they might have to say something about it. All I can say is good luck and don't get too worked up about it. Next question is from Lauren. She said, do you have a crush on anybody at your school? No, I don't. My school is like an all-girls school apart from sixth form, and I'm interested in boys. In sixth form there are boys, but like I don't really know them very much, so not at the moment. And then Ruby also said, what's your favourite makeup look you have done? There's probably one of my favourites was my Sunset Eyes makeup look, just because I just really like how it turns out, and it's like one of my makeup looks which I'm like 100% happy with how it turned out. Okay, so next question is from Kate, and she said, relation status at the moment. So as you can probably tell, I'm single. I've always been single, so that's really great. Having a great time. Yeah. Elena, I'm not sure. Advice on fake friends. I, again, personally haven't really had any fake friends. My life's a bit boring. But basically, I would just say, just cut them out your life. I guess there's different types of fake friends. If they basically are a fake friend full stop, I'd just say, just, you know, cut off your relationship with them or talk to them about it, because you don't want to like revolve your life around people who are fake and who are not honest and loyal, and don't let it take over your life, because otherwise you're just gonna waste your life being around people that aren't right for you. Okay, so there are two last questions. So Maddie said, first of all, advice on how to manage school stress and juggling. I thought she actually meant juggling ball. And juggling revision, homework, hobbies and friends. So I think, even if like, I know this is probably not like the direct answer to your question, right? I'm just going to kind of do advice full stop. I'd say revising, revision and stuff. Don't let revision and stuff for tests and stuff, because I have my GCSEs next year and I have one of my GCSEs in June, but I'd say don't let it stop you from doing your hobbies and stuff. Obviously if you do like a club every single day, you might want to like cut it down or maybe not go to that club for a bit, but don't let it cut out your hobbies altogether, because it'll keep your mind off like revision and stuff. And also with friends and stuff, obviously around GCSEs and just tests in general, you might not be meeting up with friends as much, and I think that's like valid, because obviously you need to like do revision, but obviously still make time for them, and still, you know, it might just help you just to get out one day and just have a nice day and just forget about revision. She also said, what's the one country, city you've always wanted to visit, and do you think you want to travel or do a gap year at some time? One country, I really want to visit America, because that's just like everyone's dream, isn't it? I literally love America. It looks so nice, it has all the nice shops, and I literally just love it. I definitely want to travel when I'm older. I haven't really planned like anything like when I do want to, but like I want to have a time where I just travel to a few places, because I love traveling. Also about gap year, I'm not too sure. I think again I'm just gonna play it by ear, so yeah. That is the end of the like Q&A spilling the tea type of video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. It's a little bit more of like a sit down, just chatting to you guys video. So yeah, make sure to give this video a massive thumbs up. I just licked my lips really weirdly. Make sure to give this video a massive thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel, and I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye. So down here you should make sure to click to see my last video and to subscribe to my channel, and then down here are the names of my social medias. I also have a Depop, which is EvieEllen, and everything that I'm selling on there is still up for sale. Like I posted ages ago, but it's still up for sale, so you can let me know if you want to buy any of that stuff. But yeah, I love you, and I'll see you soon.